Hey, my name's ThundaSurge. I'm a Rocket League speedrunner, and I'm also a map maker. So tonight, I'm not going to showcase my maps, but I'm going to showcase maps from other people. And here's my couch. You can
Hello, my name's Plumato. I do all of the leaderboards for all these maps, all the Rocket League stuff, anything to do with rule sets, I do all of that. I pretty much run the whole community, as well as, now we have blaku.
Yeah, I'm Blaku. I mostly do speedrunning, but I help behind the scenes with some plugins for the mods for this and help out with maps where I can.
Very humble of you. You do a lot behind the scenes. Hi, I'm Lethamyr. I'm a content creator of 7 years and also a custom map maker. We're actually running through some of my maps today that I've collabed with a couple people. We're going to be seeing 3 custom maps that you might have seen before if you're familiar with Rocket League. But we also have 5 special, never before seen public runs that you've practiced a little bit, but also with Rocket Adventures, a potential 9th feature. But before we do that, we have to learn how to play Rocket League, I think.
Yeah, we do. And we also have a bid war incentive. What ended up being the winner, Fennec or Octane?
It ended up being Fennec.
That's my favorite.
I know it's your favorite.
Why are you so sad?
Yeah, I told Bella the other day. So let me change cars up. That's Fortnite. Let's see what I got here.
Lightning McQueen.
Oh, what's he doing?
There it is.
There's my Fennec. Okay, so yeah, let's learn how to play Rocket League real quick. This is a speed run. It's pretty popular on our leaderboards.
It's the most submitted speedrun in Rocket League. It is the tutorial.
The tutorial. I gotta find it. Yeah, I don't normally go here.
And here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start.
Start the timer?
Time starts now.
3, 2,
No 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Just
3,
right
2,
into
1.
it.
Just go. We got time to fill.
Woo! You hit the ball. Let's go.
Yeah, so
Good job.
The game just taught us how to drive forward using an acceleration button.
It is a car game with a little bit more to it than just driving. The first addition here is jumping.
That was
and
very
flipping.
efficient, a straight shot.
Jumps are going to be very important for everything that we're going to do.
And then you can dodge, which you already started dodging before. These are very basic mechanics, but you can combine those into very, very difficult moves. You're going to be seeing that in custom speedruns. A lot of different things we'll just explain as we go through. If you've never played the game before, there's like wave dashes, flip resets, flip timers, all that good stuff. He's racing a bot to the ball right now.
These are rocket-powered cars. So he's using that boost to gain speed and didn't really show it there, but you can also fly with that a little bit.
Yeah, some of the speedruns today are going to have boosts. Some of them aren't going to have boosts. Boost management is very important. Some are going to have the ball as well. There's a thing called dribbling where you have the ball on top of your car. Not ThundaSurge's favorite thing to do, but he's definitely more about the movement. Also,
What was that?
Yeah, I want to explain this real quick. So this was found recently, actually last year, and this game's been out for, almost 10 years now. Basically, on that last bit before this power slide section, if you stay within that circle, you will automatically spawn where the game thinks you're in the center.
you're tricking the game.
And yeah, you'll be able to do a power slide in place and go through it faster.
So this is the Dacia Spring Electric Challenge. It was probably one of the bigger challenges at the time that I created alongside Mr. Swaggles and Jadek, who's a French map maker. We're going to see another French map maker in the future tonight. But this was one of the biggest maps at the time. It is so big, in fact, that it is outside of the bounds of Unreal Engine 3. This game runs on a pretty old engine. When you open the map now, you can't even edit half the map because we pushed it outside of the bounds. So it's very, very large. It's a very, very difficult map as well. He's playing on expert mode, which is designed for around Grand Champ to SSL level. He's going to make it look very easy, though.
What was SSL stand for there?
Supersonic Legend. There's only, I think, around 3,000 in the game now, I think, around there.
Okay.
And the map features a limited boost here as well. So I only have so much boost to use on each level. And that was a timed level. If I did not get to the ball in time, I would have to redo the level.
Yeah, every 4 levels in this map requires a timer completion. He's going to reset. Also, don't worry about that little glitch there. It's a new bug that came out of the last update. Every time you spawn between blue and orange side, most custom solo player maps have to do with spawning on the blue side, but because you spawn on orange alternating, you just have to spawn twice.
Yeah, I'll use some of this time to talk about some of the history of speedrunning in Rocket League. The game came out, of course, July 7th, 2015. The speedrun page was actually made by a user named Detective X Conan in July 24th of 2015.
It's pretty soon after the game.
Yeah, he wasted no time making that page. Shortly after, there was also a user named Jay Chalk, who started making categories for like doing kind of goal challenges. You'd score 5 goals as fast as possible, 10, 25, or 50. It's gotten a lot cleaner since then. We have like a whole exhibition section for all the game modes now, and
There's a lot of sections on the speedrun.com. You guys have added, like, every time there's a new custom map that comes out, you guys add a new section, and you guys were very quick to help with even a recent event where it was training packs.
Yeah, the Apex. Yeah, because you hosted an event recently. I just made like a whole category just for it, so it's a lot easier to navigate for new users. I've recently moved it to be in the custom training section because that's where it should be.
That's the thing about Rocket League is that because it's an ever-evolving game with creator-made content, you have constantly like new things that people are speedrunning, and the skill level is constantly improving too. So it's ever-evolving even 9 years later. Ooh, unfortunate.
And but the tutorial run that was at the beginning, the world record for that is actually a minute and 1 minute 1.333, and that's faster by about 0.067 milliseconds.
Now the Dacia Spring Electric Challenge, as far as speedruns go, is one of the easier challenges. There's not too much technical stuff going on. There's a couple skips that he might be able to pull off here if he takes his time.
Yeah, if I hold my boost here and don't use any on the first half, I can then take a skip on a couple platforms at the end.
You're kind of at the mercy of this platform for the most of the level, so he can kind of take his time. But if he saves around, I think, at 15, he should be able to do a skip here.
Yeah, and I can delay it a little bit if I'm a little bit low, but this is fine. And then I gotta be careful here. And then look at that skip.
Nicely done. There
don't
it
have to
is.
wait.
Love to
You
see
should have
it.
let me try this when we were trying this earlier this week.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
You know, I wanted to see it.
I've played the game for 17,000 hours, and I haven't ever ran these. If I was trying these skips, I would probably fail quite often. It is tough. Like, even these, I'm not. Do you have enough boost here?
Yeah, I can do it for you.
You know, there's a whole wall you're supposed to travel, but he has enough boost. He saved it up, and he can just skip everything, even the platform
And
that's
then delay
following
my
here.
flip. Talk about the flip delay.
Yeah,
That was very
so
important.
way back when Rocket League had non-standard maps that were added into the ranked pool, like Tokyo Underpass, stuff like that. The flip reset was added because, and what a flip reset is, you usually have a 1.5 second timer after jumping to use your flip. But because Rocket League added all those weird ramps and platforms in these maps, they decided to add an extra mechanic that allows you, when you fall off of a ramp or a surface, you have an infinite amount of time to use your flip, which is where we now have flip resets. If you know Rocket League, pros use flip resets all the time on the ball. That mechanic came from non-standard maps. Not many people know that. And it's become one of the most prevalent and necessary mechanics in the game since all the way back in 2016.
Yeah, I think if we have a second, do we have any donations coming in?
Oh, we absolutely do.
Let's hear it.
$250 from Dirty Dob, who says, thrilled to be a small part of AGDQ this year. Big thank you to Thunda, Plum, Leth, Blaku, Melo, and the RLMM/SRC communities. I love you all. Thank you.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he's one of the 5 bonus maps here. He made one of them.
And it is a crazy endeavor, let's just say that.
Yeah, I really like
You're
it.
in for a treat.
Time for 1 or 2 more?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, we have $50 from Mr. Swaggles.
Love him.
It's a dream come true seeing our community's maps on the big stage. Thank you for the great event and great cause.
Yeah.
Mr. Swaggles is also another one of the map makers that will be featured in the sequel.
Yeah.
I wonder why I'm
Look at that.
Oh, interesting.
We have a $500 donation from Sko.
Woo!
They
Let's
say
go.
Huge.
only the spooniest of spoony bards could create this awesome map. Dirty Dob is killing it. I think I read that early.
That's okay. Foreshadowing.
We will
Yeah.
mention it again because he did kill it with what he's got so far.
Thank you, though, Sko.
So we're in the final section here. These are the final 4 levels. They're definitely some of the hardest, but we did, during the donation read, have the hardest level that stopped a lot of players in this map. Is level 16. It is a super long time trial. These have lasers. These levels have lasers that will reset you if you don't get the accurate
Nice.
That's a
Very
tough
Good
start.
job.
That's
First
really
try on
narrow.
that. Nice. It's really easy to get caught on those lasers.
Yeah, so you can see these little electrical bolts. You have to get these lightning bolts to progress through the level. This whole level is about backtracking. So you go to the very top to click that electrical lightning bolt, and then have the whole trek to go back. And it doesn't give you any boost, really gives you 1 just to track the collection. But he's got to make it through here accurately. It's quite a tough jump at the end.
I got the cycle.
Let's go.
Nice.
Not even worried.
Oh, one more.
And then I could just speed through
There
here.
you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good job. All right, last level.
This is also similar to 16. It is a pretty tricky level for first time play.
A lot of runs will be reset on those 2 levels because it is a big time killer with how long these levels are. You have to be very accurate. Rocket League is a physics and deterministic game, which requires a lot of skill. If you played the game before, he's making this look a lot easier than it is. It's very specific jumps. And you can see he's using his double jump to sort of slow his fall or change his direction ever so slightly. That'll be very important in the next run where there's parkour, where you have no boost. You have to use the double jump to sort of navigate your car in little increments. Looks like he's got it here, though.
Yeah, just gotta get this last little bit. Make sure he keeps his speed. You gotta catch
Might
up
even
to
be too
the.
fast for this last platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if I flipped there, I would have drove off the front. That's
I love this final laser. We trolled the players by making them think that to jump, but if you jump, you run right into the laser instead.
let's go.
That
there
is
it is.
this
That's map number 1.
Good job.
It's a great time.
That's a really good time.
And
Really
just
good
for
time.
reference, the current record on this is 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Also, shout out Blaku for
flight
that
tempo.
menu there.
Yeah.
He created the plugin that allows us to quickly switch between a bunch of maps.
Yeah, 1 second. I got to point out something special here. So this map is Egyptian parkour. I am not going to play with boost. This is 100% no boost. So I can no longer fly like I was in the last map. I got to use momentum to carry myself off of different obstacles. I'm going to attempt this pot jump, which is one of the hardest jumps in the map.
See if he can do it. Did he get it?
I might get a flip here.
We're gonna try it a couple more times. This map was made by me. This was one of my earlier big endeavors for custom map making. It is a parkour challenge where you collect a bunch. Did he get it here?
It's going to be close.
I think he gets it.
Oh, he's high.
Nah.
Oh, good try.
I'll give it one more try and then I have a backup.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. We gotta give it the last try. All right. There's backup strats too.
Nah, not even
Oh,
close.
good try.
That's
good
okay.
try.
That's okay.
One more for the culture?
Nah,
Okay, all right.
we're
What if you
moving.
did one more try though?
Yeah, just one more infinitely and then spend the whole 50 minutes on that.
One more spin.
There's the backup strat. So he goes up here. He's going to collect all the checkpoints first. There's 30 onks that I've spread around the level, which reveal a secret ending. And I believe we're doing the secret ending tonight.
Yep.
There are 5
100%.
checkpoints spread out throughout the entire course. There's a bunch of rooms you have to go through and collect the onks. But he's first going to go through and collect most of the checkpoints he needs. There's a couple that he skips over.
Yeah, this first one here is important for a couple loops. I can define the map in a couple, like, grab 3 or 4 onks, then hit the reset button to go back to the checkpoint room, use a checkpoint, and then do another loop. And that's kind of how I've routed this.
Here's a really tricky jump here. Let's see if he hits it. This is very, very important for a quick speed run.
I don't know if I get it.
Oh, good
Almost.
try.
Yeah,
That's a
almost,
very tough
almost.
one.
Yeah, all these jumps at the beginning of the run, I routed the hardest ones to be first. There are backups, obviously. They're a little bit slower. But if I can get the fast one in like 2 tries here, I set myself up for another really hard jump as well.
You can see he's timing his flips and pops
That's
at the
alright.
very, very right moments to get the right acceleration. It's very, very intricate.
Yeah, I was so fast on Dacia that I do have time to throw in one more here.
Yeah, if you have one more over there,
try it.
Melo.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
go
How
ahead.
about this? Digital Badger donates $50 and says, donation going to getting Rocket Adventures adding to the Rocket League showcase.
Oh, nice
Good recovery.
Let's go.
Very nice. Very
A
nice.
nice donation as well.
Yeah, sounds cool, and more AGDQ is always a good thing. Yes, we're only about $2,500 away from that bonus map.
You know, that's donation luck right there.
Can he get the jump? This is a very specific moment.
There we go. That's really hard.
Wow,
also very
first
hard.
try. We love to see that. Good stuff.
Yeah, if I didn't get that first try, I immediately go for the backup because that becomes the fastest option. I'll have to go back up here as well, but normally we jump off that pot in the distance and carry our momentum through. I'm going to use this pyramid instead now.
Yeah, just make up some time. a
Yeah,
little
Rocket
bit.
League, especially in this parkour map, momentum is very, very important for getting through a lot of these speedrun strats. I want to shout out ThundaSurge as well. He took my map and completely obliterated it into a Kaizo challenge where he took only the speedrun strats, and that was the only option that you can go through. So the pot jump was the only way to get through room number 1. I had no idea about that when I tried it for my video, and I had to sit there and ponder, like, there's only a pot in the room. How am I supposed to get out of this area? So he created a whole map just based on, yeah, that's a really cool jump there, too.
That was quite scuffed.
You got it, though.
Yeah. We're chilling.
So you can see he's collected 8 out of the 30 onks. He's in the final room here. But there are a bunch of loops like he spoke about before, where he's going to go back and collect basically a grouping of 3 to 4 onks in each section.
If you wanted to read another donation, you can go ahead and do so.
Sure. $10 from Pseudo Sarah, who says the best Rocket League car is the Honda Civic Type R, and I will hear no other arguments.
Fair enough.
Okay, that point right there is like a big relief because getting to checkpoint 5 means any death before on my way to that checkpoint would be like a 30-second time loss. So I'm gonna revisit pot here. It's gonna be friendly this time because this is an easy jump. Yeah. So I'm gonna start clearing out this first room. You guys can maybe explain some more of the mechanics I use in parkour.
Well, one thing you may be asking if you've played Rocket League is why doesn't he just drive up the walls? Like you can do that in normal Rocket
So
League.
true. What's going on?
Oh yeah, I kind of made them slippery.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't really drive on him too well. He'll show it here where
Yeah,
he just
just
starts
slide off.
falling. So that's not really an option that he has, but he does make use of them to get his flips off of.
So there's the resets. We did one of the loops in the first room. That's going to clear room number 1. This is going to be the hardest trick that he's going to try and pull off tonight. We're going to see if he can do it.
Not that one, the next one.
This is pretty hard.
It's not gonna work. Now it's
Almost.
Very difficult. It's off the shoulder of the jackal, or what is it called?
You made it. What is it?
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah, I didn't make the Egyptian lore, but
Ask Virtual.
so that's a pretty quick turnaround, even though he tried the crazy skip here.
Yeah.
Anubis?
Yeah,
It-
that-
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a jackal.
Shout
in
outs
it
to
too.
our amazing host, Melo.
I guess we all failed history. Back to this first checkpoint again. There's now a 5 onk loop that I can grab.
Yeah, this is a really cool loop.
Yeah, this is the biggest room in the entire thing, other than the final room, but there's some really cool jumps that I intended for the player to go through, but ThundaSurge decides to just skip half of the map here.
Oh yeah, there's another skip too. So this is well, I'm gonna play it safe. I want more momentum, so.
You're supposed to jump between each of the pots, but he's going to just skip all the platforms, just go for the onk right away.
Then this is pretty cool here. We get to go in this pot. Watch this.
Yeah, there's an onk inside the pot. It seems I did not plan for that to happen, but you can collect it on the outside of the pot there.
Wow, you were so quick to go inside and out of the pot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was faster than I could see.
so he's at 21 out of 30. I wanted to add a little bit of lore into this. It's sort of like my first attempt at making a video game inside Rocket League. Because Rocket League, for me, at this point, is sort of a sandbox game. I use the map development kit to create my own games and challenges alongside other very talented map makers. We're going to be shouting out some of them later on tonight. So the ending is a little bit interesting. Maybe deep dive into some of the lore between how the pyramids were built. But I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I gotta remember to go. Okay, I got a 3 onk loop in here. So we did grab checkpoint. Did we grab? We didn't grab checkpoint 3.
No,
you
you
didn't.
did not.
I need to reset. So yeah, so we used to grab checkpoint 3 to go to this back room, but we routed it out with the pole jump and that super long jump across the gap over checkpoint 3. So now we just go back here, and because we come from this way, we can just jump over that pyramid, which we used to have to use, used to be required.
It's a very
all about
awkward
the
jump,
momentum,
too.
like you were talking
Exactly,
about.
momentum.
Yep. And then this is a nice little skip here too.
Because that pyramid jump over there is very difficult to go. You're supposed to usually do a double wall jump across the gap there, but it is a very intricate jump, and he's completely skipped it, which is going to save a lot of time.
Now this is my favorite part of the run. These 2 jumps right here, through the fire, and then there's something.
And the flames, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song, right? Oh, wrong game, my bad.
Oh yeah, Plum, you can 100%
Got the hand jump. Can you do it? He said it's easy. It's free.
Wait,
free.
free.
It's
there it is.
actually easy.
Always
and it's
free.
actually free. He did it first try. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the onk. we can continue to clap.
I got
no
a
idea
free
how big
face
of
that
a
is
fan
not
I am.
free.
I am absolutely loving this right now, y'all.
Honestly, the thing about speedrunning in Rocket League is because of how intricate the physics is, it's very, like, sometimes my mouth is just, like, left open. I've played the game for 17,000 hours, and I still just, like, sit here and just watch the movement. It's so satisfying to
Oh,
watch.
don't fall off.
Yeah, speedrunner movement is just so much more different than like competitive movement.
So this is the final onk, so now he's going to travel to the end here. This is usually where the run would end, but I left a big onk shape at the back to sort of notify the player that there might be more than meets the eyes. There's the congratulations, you finished You found the tomb's end, but there's actually a secret king's lair here.
Yep, marathon checkpoint.
King's Tomb?
King's tomb? It's a lair if you
Nice.
consider what's coming. But
Good job, Momentum.
We're
now the
good.
crazy thing about this room too is that there are no checkpoints beyond that checkpoint 6. So any fail here is a huge time loss. Now, I'm not sure if I'm aware of, is there a normal just completion speedrun as well as the 30 onks? And
Yes.
Any percent.
Well, it's just any percent, just reaching the end.
Yeah, and just for time reference, the any percent world record, which is held by yours truly, ThundaSurge, is actually sitting at a nice 56.067 seconds.
It's quite a satisfying run to see them jump through the whole map very, very quickly.
Yeah, you keep supersonic pretty much the whole time. Unfortunately, with 100%, there's a lot of like height jumps that you won't be like just flying through the map, but they're quite different. I
right.
did show it off.
Historically accurate room coming up.
Okay.
That's how they were made,
Oh,
right?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can make this.
I learned about that in school.
Yeah, you gotta get that on too, I think.
Yeah, you collect that onk real quick, ThundaSurge?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what's
What happened?
happening?
Oh, you've been abducted,
so over.
unfortunate.
No, my car's gone. Okay.
All right, that's run number 2.
Yeah,
Oh, you get your boost
I
back.
get my boost back.
Yay! On to the next map. I'd also like to mention, not many people have really attempted the 100% speedrun, unfortunately.
It's a tough
hard
run
one.
to,
It's
it's
a
a tough run to
very hard
compete
one.
with.
I've tried to convince people to do it, and they try it for like 5 minutes, and like, I want to use boost again.
So, welcome to the Immortals Progressive Tower. This was made with by myself, Mr. Swaggles, and Simple Shark. We heard from Mr. Swaggles a second ago. This is the first of 2 installments of Immortals Progressive. The first one was a tower, and the second one was an island, which was just released recently. The tower was notoriously difficult, and we wanted it to be. I brainstormed the idea of this challenge map for about 3 months. I basically wanted something to be cyclical in nature. And so you're going to see as we go through the levels here, there are 20 levels. This first one's a bit of a pacer test. We're going back and forth, collecting them. There's actually a wall that's chasing him from behind, as you can see there, the red X. And that's going to come into play in a lot of the levels. What I wanted to do was design levels that could be replayed over and over and over again while you're chasing a finish line that is constantly running away from you. So you're constantly trying to go towards a green finish. This one's not moving, but some other levels will be. As you can see on this one, it'll be running away from him as he goes through the level.
Yeah, and I do want to preface, this is by far the toughest map in the showcase.
It's not marathon friendly.
It's not marathon friendly, but we had Simple Shark add a button to it that will allow me to skip a level if I end up getting stuck on it. So,
Keep in mind, some of the best players in the game have tried playing this map, and it took them 3 to 4 hours. So the speedrunners have definitely brought it down to a good, I think, 20-minute run, but this is a very, very difficult. I think your best time's around 14 minutes.
yeah, the shooting is
On a good
by
day.
far the toughest part of the map. We'll see that in the next level.
You know, Les, you created this map. What's your time on it the first time you tried it?
The first time I fully ran through, I think it was 22 minutes, but that's obviously with a bit of practice going through each level.
Yeah, with a lot of like prefacing,
Yeah,
testing, all
that's the
that.
thing about. But here's the run. The finish is constantly running away from you, but he gets it. The thing about a circle is that when you're on the inside of a circle, you move around the rotation a lot faster. So a lot of this map is going to play around the fact that you're trying to go on the inner portion of the level as much as possible. So you're going to see ThundaSurge try to skip inwards as much as he can.
Yeah. Should be fine.
No, you're good.
I gotta use a little bit to get back.
A quick incentive update.
Sure.
Yeah.
We still need just over $2,000. We're 85% of the way there to the bonus map, Rocket Adventures Showcase.
I'm excited for that one.
Yes.
Me
yeah.
too.
Why should we be excited for it? Give us a reason.
Yeah,
Hey.
I played through this, I think that map about 4 years ago. It is a top-down sort of, world's hardest game, maybe sort of homage.
Yeah, world's hardest game in Rocket League.
It is, you basically are looking at the car from above, and there's some really cool verticality to it as well. You go through the levels and have to guide Rocket League balls to different triggers and buttons and stuff. It's very, very well made.
Please, so make your donations, and why don't you try to get me tongue twisted, right? With car core, parkour, what is supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars. There's a lot you can play with tongue twisters. So get those tongue twisters in and get your incentives in because we want to see the Rocket Adventures map.
Yeah, speaking of, we have another donation you can read.
Yes, we do. We have, well, here we go. $25 from Kobe, who says, in 2025, we have rocket-powered cars that sometimes play soccer. And this time parkour, parked car, all aboard the rocket-powered donation train.
Oh, yeah. Let's get those donations in, guys. We got to see this next map. If you like
Yeah.
that Dacia map, the same guy made the Rocket Adventures map, so...
A simple $5 ticket to the rocket-powered donation train. I like that.
Awesome. Yeah, these levels are so difficult. He's making it seem very, very easy, but the boost management is super important. The car can only go so fast. So once you're at supersonic, there's not really any need to be boosting, but a lot of players will over-boost on this level, causing them to... Nice early cycle, by the way. It was-
Cool skip here. Let's see if I can get
Yes, this level was originally intended to be a situation where you kind of follow 4 moving platforms and you slowly move inwards. Can you get on the first try?
Oh,
so
close,
close.
close.
He's trying to skip the level by going to this corner before it passes, and because he's on the very inner part of the circle,
Nice.
nice.
Second try. We'll take it.
That's a very precise set of inputs I have to do. First, the first thing that confuses people is you got to actually drive forward more than you think. Before
the very
jumping.
beginning.
Yeah.
So this level is one of the harder ones for boost management. This turn right here is a tight. He got it though. Skips completely on the inside. I think that you're a little slow for that first.
If I have to go back through the circle, I'll go back.
It's not a big deal. Get some more donations. We're kind of just running through the levels as the intended path here.
Absolutely. Zombrie donates $10 and says, Rocket League is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm always excited to see it on the GDQ stage. Let's get more GDQ and more
should've gone
Rocket
for it.
League
Good
by
try.
meeting the Rocket Adventures incentive. Y'all, Rocket League is also one of Melo's favorite games of all time. I have 2,000 hours in this game. Like,
That's it?
That's okay. Okay. That's something to laugh at. Whatever.
What's your rank? What's your rank?
I peaked at Champ 1.
That's not bad. That's
It's
not bad. It's a hard game.
It's so hard.
And obviously, if you've never played Rocket League before, this is not the normal setting you would find it in. It's usually a soccer or football game, depending on where you're from, where you're hitting a ball into a goal. We've kind of evolved it over the years as a map-making community, coming up with different challenges and different speedrunning. Like parkour is a whole new concept. We have sumo in the game, a bunch of different cool things like that. If you ever want to get involved with it, check out custom Rocket League map making. There's a whole Discord where you can go in and learn about how to make maps and be part of the community. It's a really, really cool place. It's a tough level.
Can I read another donation?
Yeah,
here?
go for it.
Absolutely. Right here we have A2 Rhombus donates $25.
Oh, my goat.
They say, yeah, I love Rocket League. I use the Sentio, and I play with a GameCube controller.
That's
Yes,
true.
Really?
I can vouch. I watched him.
Here it is. Can you get to it?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got it.
There we go.
Have to take the long way there.
Nice.
It's not the easiest levels. Like you said, it's not very speedrun, not very marathon friendly, but
Yep.
we do have the skip if we need to. There's a level coming up, level 9, where you have to hit the same shot 5 times in a row. And it is a very difficult shot in hard mode. He's playing on hard mode, which means you get less boost, and all the targets are smaller.
Does the wall move faster as well?
It doesn't move fast. I don't think the walls move faster. I think it might move a little bit faster.
I thought it was like 1% faster. Which
Yeah, I
makes a
think
huge
so.
difference.
It does make a huge difference on some levels.
I'm just gonna go safe here,
Yeah, I don't think you would have made it, so it's a good choice.
and then it should be all right to just take this boost.
Yeah, you
and
see
go.
how when you're on the outside of the map, you don't really catch up with the circle. You have to stay on the inside as much as possible. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Here's
And
the
here
fun
it
look.
is. Can he hit it? That's one.
One.
Let's count together.
Oh.
One.
1, 0.
One.
One. There we go. Two.
Two. Three.
Oh, good try. Good try.
I'll give it a couple more tries.
All right, we'll let him focus. We'll let him
One.
focus. We'll let him focus.
Yeah, it's not favoring me today.
It's okay.
It is a very accurate shot. The target is deceptively small. The area of error, the amount of error you can have here is very minimal.
Yeah.
We
I'll
can,
give
we can
it
go to the next level. if we
One
need
more
to.
try.
One more solid try. Okay.
Well, shout outs to Simple Shark.
There we go.
Yep.
He beat the
Oh,
level.
wow.
We
He
did
beat
it.
the level. Yeah, he hit it at least 5 times. At least 5.
Yeah, I did make 5.
I think he just did it so fast we couldn't see it. That's,
Yeah.
Wow. How do you do that?
I have a trivia question for the chat.
Let's hear it.
Does anyone want to donate and tell me what the most well-known Rocket League shoutcasting moment of all time is? Because I'll say it.
Yeah, I think we all know
I think we should all shout it together.
Well, they got to
Yeah.
donate for us to do it.
Yes.
We can't do it
Yeah,
for
we need
free.
someone to tell us what it is.
Skipping on the inside here.
Yeah,
Once
I might
again.
have to go back. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
He's got it. Perfect.
Nice. Good job on the skip.
So originally you're supposed to go through the platforms there, but he's going to take this little detour up the wall. Does he make the landing? He does.
not bad.
Clean.
You should have it, though.
Let's go up the ceiling a little bit.
Now, a faster strat would be to wall dash here, but ThundaSurge
I'm not wall dash.
He doesn't like the wall dash in case he falls off. But
Yeah, it's too easy.
He's a little shy, guys. He's afraid of wall dash.
I'm not a
little bit.
button
It's okay.
masher.
Now he's going to wave dash here, which is you flip into the ground, which gives you a little burst of speed, which is a very, very good mechanic on zero boost.
Oh, first use of moving platforms, even though they were in level 6.
Yeah,
Yes.
so this is what they actually look like when they're moving.
I love this mechanic. Unfortunately, there was a lot of feedback. People didn't like them because they were too difficult. So I had to remove them for the second iteration of this map. But I really like the concept. I think it's really neat. In Rocket League, moving objects are very difficult to work with. So it's not really something that you can stand on. You're kind of still driving. It's sort of just an arbitrary or invisible floor that's kind of moving with you. You still need to drive and navigate yourself while you're moving on the platform.
I really like it, though. It changes up the normal gameplay for what you would do in custom maps.
Yes. Yeah, there's the final level incorporates kind of everything that you've seen so far. There's going to be a comprehensive, as it's called, level. So well done there. That final level is going to be one of the levels that are most not marathon friendly. It depends on if we can hit that one shot, but...
Now, this level has the hardest dribble, I
This
think.
is by far the hardest dribble.
Guys,
Serious time, serious
we need
time.
to really focus on this dribble.
Oh, the ball's back
I'm scouting
there.
ahead. I'm scouting ahead. Don't.
Oh,
Okay.
you're just kind of, you haven't seen this before? Yeah, okay. You want to make sure you know what you're doing before you...
Yeah. Okay. There's the target. Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. And there's the red thing that you...
okay,
no,
skip.
no.
Oh, what the heck happened?
Superman 64.
Except he's gonna
Only
skip all the
collect
rings.
three
Only
rings.
three.
3 rings.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them? What?
So the concept of this level was you would kind of sit on the outside with those rings, and there's a couple moments where you can kind of cut into the middle. But if you're very intricate with your boost usage, you can cut right to the middle at the very beginning. So that's what he's done here, and it's an easy skip.
I don't like that one.
All good. A little bit of ball control here. You're going to pop the ball up. I really like how this... I think as you said, this was one of your favorite levels.
I normally like it.
1.
Ah, you got this.
It's just a
2.
Now, he is going a little bit safer on these routes. He's going a little bit slower with the catch and dribble.
3.
You can smack this ball off the wall here and make it go right to the ramp, but he's going to play a safer route that can be a little more controlled.
It's okay, wait, just
Yeah, that's the toughest
one more time.
I didn't get that one either.
They need at least one little pop under the ball. And like I said, this would be more impressive for people who have seen or played the game before, because it is a very difficult mechanical game.
I just shot that in the middle of nowhere.
I'll get a donation here.
Yep, go for it.
What about $10 from... Actually, I read this one already. We have $50 from Gamer Thumb. Thanks for that. We have $10 from Beazle Rat, who says, 10 buckaroonies, yippee!
Yippee!
And $25 from Ben, who says, Rocket League has been a special game for me, something I've used over the years, especially during the pandemic, to bond with and compete alongside my best friends. Seeing true experts, both as players and builders, show us the absolute apex of the game is truly incrable.
I did it
Give me
again.
more!
Save it, recover it, come on.
I think we're there now.
You want to probably skip now? We can move to the
Yeah,
next
we got
level.
time.
You basically saw the end there. It's the target.
Y'all give it up for ThundaSurge, please.
It's a tough run.
I can't
Yeah.
Close
explain
enough.
how hard this game is.
He hit at least 4 of those targets.
And keep in mind, like we're at 13 minutes here. He's made a 14-minute run. We're only on level 16 right now, but he's made a run impressive enough to be so quick. Do you have the world record on this?
Yeah, I actually do. The world record right now, and this is post like competition that Lethamyr had. is sitting at 10 minutes and 51 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that's by Stravos 96. And second place being Tempo, a professional European player, with what is that, 11:38. So quite the spread.
Yeah, it's a tough map. You got to have that amount of hours in to do like that crazy of a time.
So this is a bit of mini parkour inside. We kind of wanted a couple parkour levels spread out here. The idea here is there's actually an exit that is blocked by a single P that you have to collect at the end here. So you go to this collectible at the bottom, and it should open up the ending. So he's gonna go down this ramp and potentially wave dash. Do you wave dash, or you're gonna?
I'll try it.
I'll try it. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
Empty jump.
And then keep your momentum here to get this jump with the double. The water does reset you, so you need to make sure you make that jump.
Okay, another consistency check here.
You've got it. You practiced your dribbles all day today.
I did.
Yeah, I saw you in free play earlier. You had the ball in your car, just like
Yeah.
this.
And then I can let it drop here. It doesn't fall through the floor, unlike some other.
And there is still a red wall chasing him from behind. And he has to make sure the ball touches the target first before passing through that wall, or else it will reset him.
We'll say, Leth, of all things, it was very nice of you to make the floor not kill the ball.
Ooh, can he save
I can
it?
save it.
Yeah, he's good. And you collect the ball, though.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He's got it.
let's go.
All right, final jump here.
Backflip.
Oh, good try.
Oops.
Good try.
Yeah.
One
if I
more
had-
run.
Okay. I'll
Throw
give
a
it one more
whoops in
try.
the quick chat.
Yeah, we were assuming to be about
Two more
around
tries.
20 minutes for this, so we're doing okay for time.
Yeah. And that's one thing about this showcase. It is pretty jam-packed full of content.
We haven't even seen half the maps yet. I'm really excited to for the new ones to be shown. Okay, we can maybe move
One
on.
more.
Yeah,
One more. Last
One more? Okay, last one. Yeah, we do have a little bit of time.
Thunda, did you make any of the maps in this showcase?
Not this showcase. On Sunday, we did play the Bees Rings, so I'm kind of known for my Rings maps over at least the past year. I made a couple stadiums as well. Yeah, this is...
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
that's
That's a good try. We'll move on. This is one of my favorite levels too. It's kind of
Same.
funky. You have inverted gravity whenever the screen is a little bit orange. Oh.
I have to burn my flip early, but it
That's
should be
okay.
fine. I'll play the long game.
So you have to kind of boost down towards the ground whenever the screen is orange. It's the first time in a challenge map where there's been inverted gravity like this, and a lot of players had some reservations about how they felt about it.
Yeah, not a lot of people are used to that. They just play with the normal Rocket League. They haven't messed around with any
I think
sort
what
of like...
that's called is a skill issue.
I would agree with that. That has to be some kind of a skill issue if you're
Wait, you guys
unable
shouldn't
to
be pointing
boost
that out.
down.
Oh, there it is. All right, this is the final level. It is called comprehensive for a reason. It has a nice little pinch to start, but it is. Did you get it? Nice.
Nice. Okay. That's just the start.
That's just the start, and this is probably the hardest level in the map.
Not probably.
Yeah,
it is,
you can-
it is much,
yeah, I'd say it
I would say
is.
It is definitely.
Personal opinion.
Well, okay, if you beat this level, then I think some of the other levels are a little harder.
I would
I'm not
agree.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a go here. It comes off a wall. There's a wall trigger here that spawns a ball mid-air. You have to use your flip mid-jump. Nicely done. But he does land on the wall. Good try.
Also, something I don't think we talked about, the reason he has to tap boost every now and again, when you turn your car a little bit, over time, if you turn it too much, it'll just start losing speed and you won't be able to keep that supersonic speed. So you tap boost every once in a while, like 1 or 2 boost usage allows you to keep that speed up and stay, up to
Supersonic.
pace. Yeah, supersonic.
And you'll know you're supersonic when you have a trail behind your car. You can see ThundaSurge has that trail, and he's trying to keep that consistently happening. There's a bit of a leeway between 2,300 units and 2,200 units, I believe, or 2,250 units per second. That's sort of the speed that gives you supersonic. And that's actually the speed that allows you to demo a car in Rocket League.
Yeah, and I want to mention too, in the air, and also as he's driving, like another visual cue is also these white lines you see on his screen, kind of flying at him.
Yeah, because you can lose supersonic midair too, and there'll be a little bit of a sort of breaking the sound barrier sound that goes off whenever you do hit supersonic again. This is the final jump. Does he hit it? Nice.
good.
There it is.
Wait, we still got one.
Wait.
Flip. There it goes.
Nice! Woo! We'll take level 20 completion.
Yeah, I'll take level
we'll
20
take
over
it.
the others.
We love
all
to
day.
see it.
Okay, so this is the user content. This has never been made public. This is the first time showing it off.
These maps were made specifically for this event, starting off with a bang, too. It is visually stimulating, to say the least.
Yeah, I hope you like RGB. That's what, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, this map is made by Fractal. He is a known task maker for Rocket League. Yes, there are Rocket League tasks. This guy right here made the task plugin actually. Basically allows you to slow the game down, do your inputs, etc., and then play it back at the normal speed. Do you want to talk a little bit about your plugin there, Blake?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I made it for like speed runs and being able to find like optimal lines and routes and just see what Rocket League could do, like played to its potential. And Fractal has kind of taken it in a different direction. He makes like TikTok videos with like freestyle tasks of doing just really cool mechanics on maps like this that he makes.
He likes to use the UFO model that I...
He loves the UFO.
He loves the UFO. He puts it in almost all of his creations. He has come up with some really, really cool tasks where he uses the UFO to like basically blow up the Earth, I think, at some point in most of his runs. He just does a lot of cool like manipulations with the tasks and like different things with the ball and flip resets and all that stuff. But that is level 1. There are 3 levels.
Yeah, this one's kind of a dribble challenge. It's not too crazy, thankfully, but if he touches those spikes, he will blow up.
There it is.
I love your delivery on that, Bob. He'll blow up.
Yeah, you will see a little boom icon pop up when you demo someone.
Quick incentive update?
Yes.
Yes,
please.
so gamers, I need you to show me what you got. I was a little late on that.
Let's go.
Because we need over 1,000. Okay, we're
Love
stopping
it.
for that. Yeah. More than 1,000. Actually, 92% of the way there. Just over $1,000 to go to get that bonus map of the Rocket Adventure Showcase. I'm excited for it. Lethamyr's excited for it. I know Thunda's
I'm excited for it.
Plum's excited for it.
More speedrun to talk about. Let's hit it, guys.
Show me what you got. Okay, we'll do it.
I gotta avoid these. They will kill you.
These will also make you go boom.
There are also big flames that get in your way here.
Yeah.
Very, very careful.
I've died to those in
Okay,
practice. Some.
You know, I don't think I've seen you get this far. What's up here?
Yeah, what's there?
I think it's the end.
It's the
Oh,
end.
That is
Thanks.
the
thanks
map
for
number
playing.
1.
Yeah.
Good.
Next
right.
up, we have Aceman 3000, who's created a little bit of a dribble course here.
And as you saw there, he did change it to be unlimited boost in the pause menu, if you were wondering. This map doesn't have boost spawns, and most of the other maps do. So he will kind of change between standard and unlimited if he needs to.
He was practicing his dribbling today, so let's see if he can go through the course.
Yeah, he did just do the level 2 dribbling on that other one.
Ooh, save it?
I didn't get the power slide.
Oh, good try.
He did give me friendly checkpoints too.
It may look easy, but if you've tried Rocket League before, I'm sure dribbling it does not come naturally for you. You have to put a lot of time into balancing the ball. Good try, good try.
Simple flip.
It took me like 5 hours my first time trying to dribble to being able to get any sort of good control with it.
Yeah, when you first start learning dribbling, the ball will be very bouncy and very like floaty, and it's very hard to control. But the more you get used to ground dribbling, the more you can kind of glue the ball to your car. Press up on the D-pad, maybe?
No, I don't have that set up. We'll
Oh, you don't have it set up.
Oh, wait, you're at the next checkpoint. Nice. you
yeah,
made it.
yeah. I mean, I'm at the next checkpoint.
Did we miss something?
We did miss something. I'll go back.
Yeah, I think
We hit the incentive.
Woo! We get
Whoa.
the Rocket Adventure.
And we have a $50
No
donation
way.
from Crush who says, "This is Rocket League."
This is Rocket League. Wait, that's the one.
That's the one.
Justin!
Can you quote the entire thing? That is the question.
Justin! This is Rocket League! Yeah. Not the part before it, though. Just the shouting.
Oh yeah.
So we did miss something, ThundaSurge. Do we want to go back after?
Yeah, I'll reload it.
Okay,
I'll reload it.
okay. Oh.
Oh no.
It's okay. We can go back and show the thing you missed.
Yeah, I'll give it one. I'm not a dribble speedrunner, by the way. Just point that out.
It takes a lot of skill, a lot of
Okay.
intricate we're just gonna go back here.
Yeah, we're just gonna show off the surprise I missed. He did make a. I mean, it is harder than it looks, but you know. There it
Jump
is.
scare alert. Okay, there it is.
Hey, that's this event.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, unfortunate, but we got to move on.
All right, this is Mr. Swigel's creation. This is a map that he's been wanting to finish for quite some time. It is a bit of a city race. So you're gonna be collecting a bunch of these blue checkpoints you can see right here. And I think there's ways to skip through some of this and collect it in a different order.
Yeah, there is. I'm just gonna show off the original route, just as he has it laid out. You can save time by using your boost to make skips across the platform, but I do want this to also be a showcase to show off all the detail. Yeah.
I'd like to mention too, this map is very similar to a map that he has made before. It was like a phase-themed map.
Yep. Phase
And-
Luxodrome.
Yeah, Luxodrome. I wasn't gonna say the word. I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty much a very similar concept. You have about 9 checkpoints, and you have boosts that you collect along the way, and it's kind of a start to finish like this.
Yeah, the thing about Rocket League map making, and we have definitely evolved over the years, is everything you see here, like the racetrack and the way that it's built, is not used through normal splines that you've maybe seen in other games like Rocket Racing, the way they make splines in roads and stuff. This has all been modeled by hand by Mr. Swaggles to make these tracks. Did you get the checkpoint?
I will now. I just don't want to drive off.
Yeah, can you get it? It's right there.
Oh, there you go,
There you go. Nice, you grabbed it.
Yeah,
Good
let's
job.
go.
So, I want to mention this because there's something coming up very, very soon. I don't want to spoil it yet. Custom map making has always been a bit of a process, and it's a learning curve. There's the map finished.
Nice.
Well done.
World
We got
record
one
time, I think.
more first. We got the path.
Yes, we have the path. So Dirty Dob, who we had a donation from earlier, he created a map called the Path, which is a bit of a dribble challenge, journey and story. His original intentions was to sort of create almost like an RPG of sorts, where you go through a dribble course, but also learn about the story and there's a bunch of lore. This is the Path 2, which is not a dribble
Nice.
course. It is now a parkour challenge of sorts. This is a work in progress, but we got to see a bit of the first level, or a bit of 2 levels. Is it 2 levels or 1?
It's he has a checkpoint. I'll just call it 1 level with
One level.
checkpoints.
So this is like an early rendition of it. He just wanted to showcase a little bit of it because he's been working on the path. He worked on the path for about a year and a half, I think, the first one. It was about that, and he's been working on this one for about over a year now, and just sort of coming up with ideas and concepts. So we get to see level 1.
And eventually, he released a different, not a different version, but like an extension on the path, and it included like a little rings map that you can fly through. It was like night themed.
And like I said, everything here has been modeled by hand by Dirty Dob, and that's kind of what I was talking about, is that there's no real creative mode in Rocket League, and it's been asked for by the people in the Rocket League community for quite some time. But there are limitations to Unreal Engine 3, and obviously there are talks of potential UE5, or maybe not in the future. But creative mode is not a thing in Rocket League, so we have to create all our models and sort of reference things in Rocket League as much as we can. Like this waterfall material is from one of the Rocket League maps. We kind of use different materials and things like that, and people over the years have found better ways to go through the materials and maps and stuff like that. Blaku's also been involved in some of that work.
Yeah, we'll see it here on the next map.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully they can have a creative mode. That'd be nice to see.
That would be nice to see a creative mode of some sort.
Yeah.
We actually have NPCs.
You have NPCs.
Lore? There's lore?
I'm just gonna skip through it.
But if you want to go check out the Path #1, it's on the Steam Workshop. I'm also trying to upload stuff to my website with all of the big community event maps. Are you gonna do the Musty?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Okay.
Shout outs to Musty, by the way.
And that's, there you go, the path too. A little
sneak peek. A little sneak peek. So yeah, I'd love to see a creative mode ThundaSurge. It'd be really cool if there was a
We're down
creative
there.
mode or something in the game.
We'll see what we
Yeah,
can
that'd be kind of
do.
cool if they could add it. Whoa!
Oh, creative mode.
Is this
what's
Rocket League creative mode?
Is it? I don't see anything.
This has been a project. There's nothing in the map right now. It's really weird. There's a load button.
What?
Oh, AGDQ. What happens if you click that?
Oh, what
yeah,
is
a lot
all
of stuff
this?
is coming in. Whoa!
And there we have it. So across Batot, alongside Mr. Phil and our guy Block
This guy.
on the stage here, they have been working on this for about 4 years. It is custom creative mode in Rocket League. We'll also, after this run, go through a little bit of like how you go through the map making and just sort of put some objects in the space. But this is a course that Across Batot put together using some of the functionalities they've created over the years. If you want to expand on it, go ahead.
Yeah, Across has put a lot of work into making this happen. All the logic has to be done with Flash, like really old Flash scripts. And he's built that. I've helped with the loading and saving of these objects. So the way that Thunda's able to bring them in here, I was responsible for that. And Mr. Phil has done a lot of work with the textures and collisions on these objects, because normally these objects, you would be falling through them. And I think the bridge you still do on this.
Yeah, the bridge doesn't have it yet.
But this
Yeah,
has been a project of Across for a long time.
Yeah, the thing about Rocket League, like I said, when you're making custom maps, we use a thing called dummy packages, which is basically a version, like a ghost version of the packages that we can reference and kind of say, oh, this object's kind of in this space. So they've taken all of those packages, decrypted them all, and taken these models and actually given them proper collision, except for the bridge here. This is also an especially difficult turn
Yeah,
here.
he's a little mean.
But you did it, I think?
I do want to point out, this bridge is set up almost similar to the bridges outside of the hotel, actually.
That's
It
true.
might be a little Pittsburgh inspired, but
Yeah. Yeah.
nice flip.
Actually, I don't know.
You should be good. Yeah, so I think Across Batot actually used a mechanic in this to make those rings. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That's the end of the run here for this map.
I got
we still
30
have- yeah, we have
seconds.
30
Let's
seconds to go in and show the creative
Okay.
tools.
So there's a menu here. You can go to create, and if you hit this, you can choose pieces, and then you can just
Add the grid maybe if you want.
Yeah, add the grid. It's in the ground somewhere. There it
There's
is.
a piece.
I'll put pieces down.
So you can go through it. This is by the way, I'm a map maker. I've made over 250 maps. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in Rocket League.
There's also rings. I can
He's
spawn rings.
able to spawn rings whenever he wants by pressing the button, or you can auto
Yeah.
choose it if you add unlimited boost. We don't have a lot of time, but you can add periodic rings as you go through
Okay.
here.
And just like that, we move on to the incentive, which has a
Wow,
separate
that was
timer.
all 50
Hey,
minutes,
there it
exactly.
is.
Woo, wow, just on time.
Very cool project, though. It's
Some of the help
very
from
incredible.
that, Justin BOFHT donates $1,000 and says,
Holy
here's what we got.
Oh my goodness.
Let's
Take-
go.
Incredible. Thank you for making this possible. Now, this is Rocket Adventures made by Jadek. He helped make the Dacia Spring Electric Challenge. He did all the levels in that one. This is one of his first big projects. It's a top-down Rocket League adventure. But I think ThundaSurge is going to break it in quite a few levels.
There's a couple things that I've learned by looking at it in the editor. We can restart the timer too for this and just do the 9-minute timer. So I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
First thing is, there is no ceiling on level 1. He has it skewed off to the side. It took me forever to figure that out. So I can no longer jump above and over stuff right now. I have a ceiling ahead of me. The spinners will restart the level like that. There is a checkpoint. So, example given.
This map is all about just abusing oversights that Gadek kind of forgot about.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you remember him mentioning, this map is a lot like the old-time Impossible game.
Oh, so he got the key there, by the way, and just reset, and he keeps the key. So that's fun.
That's the only key that you can do that on. He forgot to put the logic on that one.
But not buttons. Buttons you
Buttons,
can always
yeah,
do.
buttons you can always do it.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna avoid the spinners that are about to appear.
This is very World's Hardest Game inspired. This little section here with the pinwheels.
Whoa. Okay, hopefully I don't die to the orange spinner on my way back.
It would be tragic.
Ow, no.
Oh, it's okay that you got
it's
the
okay.
key.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you did
okay.
get the key, huh?
Don't you
oh,
need
you
that?
got
Wait, I
ball?
need the ball.
Yeah.
I forgot the ball.
Oh, here's the ball.
Oh, thankfully it brought it to you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The game's thinking about you.
And then I gotta open the gate here.
Ooh, nice shot.
Well done, well done.
Avoid
looked
the
good.
touching the ball.
Oh,
The ball's back there.
Yeah, I don't like
the
that.
ball's
Oh,
back. The
okay.
ball's back.
That's so weird. I didn't see the ball there.
Oh,
I'll get it.
nice, good pinch.
Oh, almost perfect.
So you need to grab that to open the gate.
Then we have this nice dribble that I can just
Oh,
go under the
yeah, the
levels.
course.
I don't
Well,
think
the ball made it.
Oh, we're on top of the map now. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
I gotta get back in though.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
I gotta
Wait for
get
the ball
other
to come
one.
back
Yeah.
here. Good try on the first cycle.
Any day now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Just go again. Okay, we gotta wait for the ball to come back now.
Wait, but we got the other one.
This is the better one.
That's
to
the
have.
easy one to hit. You just
Yeah,
gotta put it over the button a little bit.
Yeah,
There it goes.
It doesn't. It's a much larger object. Okay, I hope you like spinners.
There's a lot of them.
I hate spinners. Oh my God, there's so many.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little loop here.
Are you the spinner now?
I'll wait.
Oh.
Safe spot.
Nicely done. There it is.
Okay.
This level is very intricate. There are 3 balls you need to collect in a row without dying, but I think ThundaSurge, you've come up with a little plan here.
Yeah, I think you put in an intended checkpoint, so I don't think this is really an abuse like the others.
True.
But it works like this. So I get a ball, I can hit it in that spinner, and then I'll keep it out here. As long as I don't hit the reset shot button, it'll stay there. There's a third ball up here that I have to use 1 to get. And I can adjust the camera, by the way. So I get this one out, and then I gotta take this one back. And if you kind of get the point and connect the dots here, I'm gonna run it into the spinner as well.
Just completely ignore the other ball because it'll just save his progress.
It's saved.
There you go. 3 balls.
Wow.
And so that stationary spinner there, there's going to be some holes down here that he has to put the balls into to make a move.
It's a bit of a puzzle. There's three activators here. They're going to make some of the spinners move. But there's a bit of a process of like, I guess, what's it called? A order of operations.
Yes.
So he has to go through here with the spinner and navigate the ball to sort of babysit it after the second spinner.
Yep. And then this one's not moving yet, but we'll get to that.
Just make sure it doesn't keep moving. So
Yeah,
there you go.
it'll run into the
It's
wall.
going to sit nice and snug in that spot for a little bit.
Yeah, well, I was getting back over there. Do we want to get another quick donation in?
Yeah, absolutely. I want us to get a little bit of a head start on the Skyrim incentive, the bonus level 1 through 80 run. Just open that up. We're only $100 in. We need to raise $5,000 to see that, so get those donations in. And I finally got a tongue twister donation.
Let's hear
Bunches
it.
of Bees donates $20, and they say this high-level Rocket League play is seriously impressive. I'd give it a shot personally, but I'm going to India next week, and I won't have a car when I'm there. So while I'd give it my best try, it might be tough to get people interested in hardcore, parkour, full bore in Kanpur. Thank you.
Nice job on that.
It's another level where you just skip over the whole level.
Yep.
Yeah, if we've learned anything from the other levels with these kinds of holes in the ground, you can just go down and then fly up.
That's the worst timing to say that, by the way, because I have bad news. I can't do it on this one.
What? Oh, no, he fixed it.
It's this one's actually correct.
Well, how is this possible?
It's okay, perfect.
Okay, it gets harder.
All right, take your time here. This is a lot harder than it looks. You have to keep moving with the ball and make sure it doesn't fall off the platform.
Especially this one that's moving diagonal.
Yeah, did you want to explain that a little bit? What, like the platforms are, you're not actually moving.
We did earlier with Mortal Expressive Tower. It's the same thing here where the moving platforms don't really move. They're kind of just giving you more floor to work with.
Oh,
There we go. First try.
nice.
Nicely done.
Nice. There we go.
Now you're kind of racing the ball on this level. You have to navigate through this very quickly before the ball falls off the edge.
But wait, I thought you could just hit the spinner. It'll spawn, right?
I think he's good
Well,
here.
he's got to get to the ball first before he can hit the spinner.
Nice and quick.
I can wait there. I have enough time.
The last one's tricky. It tricks you on that last.
Ooh,
Nice.
right at
Very
the edge.
close.
You don't know how many times in runs I've just smashed that ball off into the distance.
Wonder what he's going to do here.
Oh, the floor is back there.
It's fixed for speedrunning.
Oh,
Skipping the whole level.
I think fixed is the
This
wrong
is a very
term.
long level too. It's a long level.
This is wild.
yeah, the dribble challenge.
Oh, no.
Where are you going? On top of the.
on
On
top.
top.
Wait.
Of the, okay, perfect.
What are you driving on?
Oh, yeah, the ceiling.
yeah.
It's,
Sorry, I just don't seem to see it. It's,
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the longest one I do.
Oh, well, doesn't matter.
is it though?
He is going somewhere,
What a
even though if it
beautiful-
doesn't look
Oh,
like
I
it.
went too low.
What a-
See, the proof that I can, get reset.
What a beautiful sky, though.
Yeah, he can't go too high. He's still under the ceiling, and there
Yeah,
is the death plane below him.
He's balancing between this little area that he can work with. Oh, good try.
Wait,
I'll get it.
So this one's the hardest level.
Apparently, yeah.
It is actually probably the hardest level in the map too. It's super long. There are a lot of steps to it.
That is true, yeah.
You're just not seeing any of them.
Yeah, this is the step. You,
I'm gonna go a little slow just to make sure.
We're on the outside here.
Yeah,
And
there we
go.
yeah, and with it being top down like this, it makes it really hard to track how high up or down your car is.
I love this level. So this is the only level where you actually drive vertical up the wall. So you're actually battling gravity with the ball, and there are a bunch of obstacles that are gonna get in your way. You have to it's sort of like an air dribble, but you're driving.
Yeah.
Wow, you're air dribbling. Speaking of air dribbling, I want to shout out the air dribbling community for Rocket League.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
They break a lot of these maps.
And right here, when I drive through this, is time.
Time.
7:49.
Hey.
Nice.
7:47. Let's go. And the timer's a little bit inaccurate, but yeah. So that was the Rocket League showcase. I am very happy to show that off. Shout outs to all the map makers, especially Simple Shark for giving me that skip and IPT. Proved I needed it. And then shout outs to the people on my couch. Plum, he met him in 2022 in person for the first time. Good friend online. Blaku, same. And Leth, content creators, played some of my maps on YouTube. Check his channel out. Check his live stream as well.
Lethamyr. I mean, it's Lethamyr. If you want
Yep.
to check it out, I do daily videos. I've been doing daily videos for 7 years, and I haven't missed a day.
Yeah,
So,
that's impressive in itself.
That is a grind.
And he's taken the time to come out here and sit on my couch.
got ahead. Shout out Danny as well. I just want to shout out Danny at home. He's been working with me for the last like 4 to 5 years. He's not missed a day with me as well. A lot of 3 a.m. nights just to get that upload out there.
And
but
then also special thanks to our host.
Melo, thank you so
Yep,
much.
And taking me on the checkpoint on Sunday.
And thank you guys, the audience.
Yep, and everyone. It's been fun.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all, please